Starting up here first is where it starts. Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. If you are new, I go by Trina. I have lost over 50 pounds. I started my journey in 2020 and I love creating content, helping other people out that are in the beginning stages of their weight loss journey, because I know how it can be in the beginning stages of trying to lose weight, starting a weight loss journey. It can be really difficult, and all of the trial and error that I went through, I learned so much, and I just want to share that with you. So if you are in the beginning stages of your weight loss journey, or if you are just on a weight loss journey, this is the right channel for you. If you are a subscriber, I really do appreciate all of the love and support that I get. Thank you so much, you guys. I love you so much. Getting right into the video, I'm going to do a countdown on 3 tips on how you can lose weight naturally. Starting with number 3 is reduce your stress level. I was not always a stress eater, but when I had really high stress levels, I would stress eat. Usually when someone is stressed, they're not going for healthy food. They're going for something comforting like ice cream, cookies, chips. We're going for something really sugary or going for something really salty. And that was me when I was stressed. When I started my journey, I had a very high stressful job. And I had to learn how to de-stress myself. I didn't want my job to just take over my life overall. I'm not just only about my job. I thought, well, I want to lose weight, I want to be fit, I want to be healthy, and I knew that being stressed out all the time was not helping me. Maybe you have a stressful job, maybe you live in a stressful household. I just really urge you to find that peace, whether that is just going outside, taking a walk, whether that's listening to music. Find ways to de-stress yourself. Sometimes everything is not in our control, but there are things that we can do to help our situation, and you just have to find out whatever that is that helps you get your mind collected back together, because with losing weight is really all in the mind. Eating right, exercise, all of that, that does play a big part in weight loss, but starting up here first is where it starts. So once you have a calm, collected mind, you will be ready to go. This is what I struggle with, being stressed all the time. I was always aggravated, irritated, and I had to learn to just calm down and do a woosah. When we are stressed, we eat. Okay, we eat. Most people that are stressed, we like to eat. And I wasn't a big stress eater, but when I was stressed, I had moments where I felt like, oh my goodness, I'm stressed. I had a day. I'm going to have a cake. I'm going to have some ice cream. I'm going to have cookies. I'm going to eat. And that's what we turn to, is food. So lowering your stress levels, finding what works for you. So moving on to number 2 is physical activities. So doing physical activities, this is the part where I felt was really, really hard. I started off with eating right first just to avoid physical activity. I know it's horrible because I felt like every exercise was really, really hard. But once I figured out, okay, let me find something that I like. Once you find something that you can actually enjoy, you will fall in love with doing physical activities. I started off with just walking. That was the very first thing that I started to do because I felt like everything else was just way too hard for me. All of the weight that I have gained, I felt that I was too far in to do any exercise. I looked up walking a few times and I didn't want to walk because I felt that walking was not enough for the weight that I have gained. I felt that it was not enough. I thought that I need something fast-paced, moving. I felt that my body was not ready to do fast-paced, moving, jumping jacks and things like that. I underestimated walking. I looked at walking as, oh, well, I do that all the time, walk around, but that's nothing. That's not going to do anything. But walking really helps. After I would get off of work, I would walk around my apartment building. It was like a therapy for me. It was not so much of an exercise like a chore. I looked at exercise as a chore. I felt like doing exercises, it had to be something that you didn't enjoy doing. That was one of the kickoffs of my weight loss, just walking around my apartment building. I got to a point where I would walk around twice, maybe 3 times, and I started to just walk other places. That's how much I fell in love with walking. It gave me a clarity, a peace of mind. And also with number three, with the stress level, calming your stress levels down. Just by taking my daily walks, lowered my stress levels. I felt like my mind was much clearer. I can think clear. I can plan out what I can do next. And it just gave me such clarity. So I'm really big on walking in the beginning of your weight loss journey. Walking is something that I would recommend to anyone because it's just so simple. It's easy. It's the easiest exercise that you can do. I was a person that I didn't care too much to go to the gym. I've done the gym experience before, but for some reason it just was not clicking to me. So I decided, okay, well, let me try working out at home. Let me see how this is. And working out at home, it was a game changer for me. I started to do Grow with Joe, her walk the weight off. And once I started to walk, I built up my metabolism to do actual workouts that had a little bit more speed to it. I loved her videos. Her videos changed my life. It's something out here for everybody, and just finding what it is as far as like the exercise that you want to do, finding something that's compatible with you. I made the mistake of doing a workout that was really high intense. I would wake up some days and it would be like as if I just remembered that I have gained a lot of weight, and I would just be in a rush to try to get the weight off and do all these hardcore workouts, and I would burn out so fast. So don't feel like you have to be pressured into moving fast or doing high intense workouts, because you really don't. You want to move at your pace. All of the weight that you gain, it did not happen overnight. It took some time. And this is what I had to learn. I felt like, oh my goodness, I need to lose weight. I need to hurry up and get this weight off of me. I was just such in a rush to get that weight off, and it was staying on. It was getting worse because I would burn out because it would be too much for my body and my mental. So find workouts that are compatible with you. If you like working out at home, or if you prefer going to the gym, finding what works for you when it comes to exercising. And if you have a exercise bike at home, the exercise bands, a bike, a treadmill, anything like that, start off with the things that you already have. If you have any type of exercise equipment at home that you actually enjoy, and you don't have to max out, you can just start little by little. And I really stress the little by little because I really thought that I had to go in. I also, what's really helpful is programs that are fun. I wanted my weight loss to be fun. Later on in my journey, I figured out, okay, well, I don't want to do anything that's going to be stressful for me. Even though I may be losing weight, I want to actually have fun while I'm losing weight. I want this journey to be a great experience for me. I don't want it to be something that I feel like it's a chore to do. What I did was I joined programs. I did pole dancing classes, did calisthenics, and joining programs like this can be a really, really fun way to lose weight without all of the stress. Go back to the things that you used to do that was once fun to you, that was a physical activity. That is one way you can be active and get that physical activity in and have fun at the same time. So, moving on to number one is your diet, what you eat. And I want to first start off with saying don't restrict. When you restrict yourself from eating certain foods that you used to eat, it becomes bad when you come back to them. When you have a little taste of it, you come back 10 times worse. And I know because I've been there. I have tried to cut myself off of eating foods that I really, really like. And I call myself, okay, I'm just going to have a little bit. And once I had that little taste, oh, it was on. The first thing that we like to do when we start a weight loss journey is, okay, well, I need to cut this out. I need to stop eating this. I need to stop eating that. But you don't have to restrict everything. I don't recommend that you just cut everything out of your diet. There were some foods that I felt that I needed to back away from for a while, and that was chips. I started to eat pretzels, popcorn, because I was really on to the chips. I would sit there and just mindlessly eating chips all day, like, this is really good. It would be a big bag of chips. And I look up and it's like, you ate the whole bag of chips. I would portion size. Portion size is very important. When it came to eating like snacks and things like that, I would advise putting them in either a bowl or a sandwich bag, something like this, for you can see exactly how much you ate. I don't recommend eating out of the bag because when you eat out of a bag, you kind of mindlessly eat. And especially if you're watching TV at the same time, you would just sit there and you would just keep eating and you won't realize how much you ate until the bag is empty. I also recommend cooking. It's good to cook your own food when you are on this journey because you have control of whatever you're putting in your food. When you go out to eat, you don't know exactly how much salt they put in your food. You don't know exactly how much sugar. You don't know, and it's just so much. And for instance, say like a burger, they will probably put more ingredients into the burger than you would if you were at home. In the beginning of your journey, I definitely recommend you cooking at home, making your own food. And I understand if you're not a cook, you can still find some ways to make simple, quick, easy meals. There's so many videos on YouTube that you can look up and make really easy, simple meals. I was not a big cook. I didn't cook a lot, but when it came to me losing weight and my health, I made effort and just decided that if I'm going to do this, I have to learn some things. Cooking was one of the things that I had to learn. There were like a few hit or miss meals that I made, but the process of still making my own food, it was just so fun. And knowing what's in my food really gave me that peace of mind. Meal prepping is very crucial when you're trying to lose weight because knowing what you're about to eat the next day and knowing what's already prepared, it will take a load off. I remember just trying to lose weight without having any plan of what am I going to eat next. I would find myself doing a lot of loose eating, just being stuck about, okay, what am I going to eat? Okay, well, maybe get late, and then I default into finding myself in the driveway again because I didn't have anything prepared or set the next day. It comes in handy so much when you already have something already made. But the food that I used to meal prep was rice, beans, chicken breast, have tofu, quinoa. I would do a meal prep for like the rest of the week. It's good to have it already set and done for you won't have to worry about it. And when it came to drinking, I knew that I needed to drink more water. I drink mainly just water. I don't drink pop. I don't drink juice a lot. I do like juice, but I mainly just drink water. And even back then, I mainly just drink water, but the problem was I was not drinking enough water. I don't really believe in the whole drink a gallon of water thing a day. I've tried that challenge as well, but I don't recommend that, especially if you're starting off and you're not a person that drink a lot of water. If you are a person that drink a lot of water, that's a plus. If you don't recommend putting fruit in your water for it to have that flavor, like strawberry, blueberry, pineapple, that's one way how it helped me to drink more water. What I also learned was that we think we are hungry is really we're thirsty, and just drinking my water first before I ate my food would fill me up much faster and I would still have food left over. So just to do a recap, stress levels, you want to do a woosah, do whatever you can. Number 2, do physical activities that you actually enjoy. And number 1, meal prepping, drinking more water, cooking your own food, cooking at home, not going to so many fast food restaurants, enjoying what you cook at home. But that is the recap. I hope you guys found these tips really helpful. These are the things that helped me lose over 50 pounds. Just remember that this is a process. Don't try to speed up things. Go at your pace. You can do this. You just have to really put your mind to it and believe in yourself. Think it out, plan it out. Just know that you can do this. If this is something that you have really been wanting, you can do it. I believe that you can do this. Well, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you did enjoy this video. And also share with your family and friends because I'm sure if you enjoyed this video, they will enjoy it too. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye for now.